Is it working? Okay, hi guys, and welcome back to some more Hearts of Iron 4. We are in 8th of July 1945 right now, and we are preparing to write history basically. Apart from the fact that we are once again trying to prepare another naval invasion because the first one didn't work. I had to reinstitute the service by requirement in order to have enough recruitable population to create a new strategic bombers wing, which I have deployed them next to the jet fighter wing that is currently stationed in Vladivostok airport and providing air superiority of the home islands of Japan. A nuclear warhead, the first nuclear warhead is almost done, and I think it's gonna be the first in the world. Also, we are doing our very own tactics apart from that, and that is to prepare like a coup against Japan, which will happen in Kyushu, the southern island of Japan. And yeah, hopefully we'll be able to use that as an invasion point, because last time I managed to do a coup, it like sped up the war like quite considerably. Apart from that, everything else in the world is completely free now from the Nazi and Italian occupation, so the Japan should be currently our one and only focus, basically. Of course, I'm also focusing on a few other things like boosting communist popularity in China. And look at this, like the People's Republic of China managed to occupy this land over here, which gave them access to a naval base in Tianjin, as long as the former capital, Beijing. The Soviets have also annexed like Tanutuva. I'm not sure if that is in any way relevant, but that's also a thing that happened. And yeah, we are preparing for yet another invasion. Our research keeps going along. We are also preparing some marines. I mean, we are researching them. They are a long way from being prepared in any way, shape, or form. And yeah, we are basically scouting for targets at this point. Everything seems to be ready. 15th of July, that is, I think, when the first... I'm not 100% sure, but I think that's when the first nuclear bomb was tested. The Trinity bomb was tested by the United States in the Nevada desert, and it was a success. And yeah, that pretty much set the stage for the bombings that followed up. 98%. We're still working on the new nuclear reactors, but those will take some time until they'll be done. And even after that, it's gonna take even longer to prepare the new nuclear warhead. How we're doing on production. I want to see the production for the oh yeah, I also like prepared the land lease program for the Soviet Union, in which he just said like, you know what, here's 30 jet fighters, you can just take them, no problemo. Basically strengthening the bond and just preparing for that thing. Activity request, infantry equipment, yes, we are sending that. Wonder how much we're producing, I hope enough. I mean, there's 4 factory, you could assign more if you want to, but I'm not 100% sure we do. We have produced enough strategic bombers, so I think we can slow down on that production and make sure we're producing infantry equipment. Alright, that is being taken care of, and yes, we have our first nuclear bomb ready. I'm not sure if it's the first in the world, but it's the first that is going to be ready for the testing. Insufficient resources of steel, huh? Well, how about the United Kingdom? Do you guys have any steel to spare? Maybe? There you go, that took care of it. And today is the day in which we write history. And it's going to happen. There's another assault over there. The Soviets have landed once again. Unfortunately, just one troop at a time, which is what I don't really like. We are preparing another invasion, and this time it's taking a little bit less because we have technology. I want to make an invasion straight on the port because we need that in order to make sure that we have, you know, continuous supply. Speaking of which, we still have our fleet that is doing the mission over here, if I remember correctly, of convoy escort. Very good. And I think tomorrow will be the day, 24th of July. It will be the day in which we set history, in which, you know, in which we write history, basically. Right, let's pause right over here, and this is the day in which we clearly like take a step forward and say to the world that Romania is not just a simple third world country, and that is more than capable of defending itself and setting its word on the global stage. Speaking of which, I wanted to see, yeah, 7% war participation. And by this act, we will prove that we are going to launch the first ever nuclear bomb. Since I'm preparing a coup in this region, I think the nuclear bomb will be launched into any of these. I wonder, Chogu. This one is valued more, I think, and it hasn't suffered any damage. So this is where the first nuclear bomb will be launched. This is it. We have everything in set. All the things are ticked. They will lose 12% national unity. Will be largest in the provinces with 10 infrastructure and at least 3 victory points. Well, they do have 10 infrastructure and not as much victory points, but you know, 12 national unity. Is it the same for everyone? I think Tokyo might be more. No, still 12 national unity, so it's not so much. But you know, like from 90% just bringing it down by 12% out of the sudden is quite huge. It won't be enough to make them to surrender, but it will be enough to tell them and the world that we are a force to be reckoned with. So let's do it. Look at that, it's preparing. Oh, it is preparing. It's gonna happen. Oh! Oh my god, it actually has an animation effect. Atomic bombing of Kyoto. City of Kyoto, prominent Japanese industrial center, was struck today by a nuclear bomb. It is speculated the city was chosen as a target because it is regarded as an intellectual center. Historical significance of the Kyoto led many to assume it would be spared from the bomb, but it appears that terror, raining destruction on such place has rather been seen as a benefit, increasing the psychological impact of the attack. The city's location in the valley somewhat limited the blast, but the old Imperial Palace and many industrial buildings have been completely destroyed. Legacy and beauty mean nothing in a world like this. Hell yeah! Alright, that was something. Not exactly sure what it did apart from the nice little impact over here. The population doesn't seem to have dropped, and the infrastructure seems to be I mean, damage levels are the same as before. I do think that... Oh, I forgot to unpause. How about now? Maybe? No, I cannot like... Oh, I can't drop another nuclear bomb, but I don't have one yet ready. Streamline production. I'm not exactly sure why, but the national unity didn't. The base national unity did drop, but not the actual national unity that is currently here. I'm not sure what is up with that, but we have made our point. And if they do not surrender, then the bombs will just keep on raining. And that has been up with Kyoto. Storm, eh? Does it have any, like... It's extremely hot. I mean, it's summer, so it's understandable that it's hot. I wonder if there's, like, any, like, negative effects from, like, the nuclear bombings, but... It just doesn't seem to be so. That's that's a little bit disappointing. I mean, we had like, you know, the news and the animation, which was all awesome and stuff, but yeah, that seems to be about it. Maybe when the month ticks over, that's when something more drastic will happen. Apart from that, I don't know. They're still like producing stuff. Let's set this on much higher priority. I want the units, the things to prepare the coup to be done as fast as possible. I just want this war to be over sooner, man. I had enough. These fucking guys choose not to surrender, and our allies are just too dumb to make a proper invasion. So we will take matter in our own hands and do it our own way. I'm not sure if that will have any other impact on, like, you know, diplomacy or anything like that. I mean, like, other countries like scared of us or anything. Generated world tension. I wonder if that increased world tension actually. Soviet Union, no. Interesting. How about Japan itself? Do they hate us more? No. Man, fucking atomic bombs. Absolutely worthless. Did it not drop down the national unity? It's so weird. It dropped the base national unity, but not the actual value of it, and that is very weird. Speaking of which, how long will it take for a coup to actually be executed? Um, if it would only tell me. Alright, we finished Marines, that is very good. 8th of August, like almost another year. Hot damn! Alright, let's get Marines number 2. And I think our naval invasion is almost ready, so we can get ready to like land them out. Hopefully if we grab the port it will be much easier to resupply them, and we won't lose like we lost before. I don't know. I'm just probably just speaking out of my ass. But yeah, since that has been done, and since as I said, I want to go for, I want to things to go in as like quickly as possible. I might like make a cut in the recording and come right back when something new is going to happen. I'm not sure. Yeah, we can do that. As I said, I'm trying to reduce the time that I'm spending over here, and also the lag, which is huge. So yeah, let us do that. Speaking of which, you can also use the strategic bombers to like do some strategic bombing over the Japanese islands. You know, hopefully that will do something. But they're pretty much bombed out anyway, so I'm not exactly sure. Regardless, we will see. We will see how things go after that. I just want to make sure that we do not lose all our bombers in our desperate attempt. But hey, we dropped the first nuke. Take that, America. Alright, just like a couple of more days, and that should be done. Anything else? I'm not sure what all the armies are doing around here, holding out like imaginary front lines that don't exist. Like, look at this, there are like 57 Soviet divisions just standing on the border between Iraq and Iran. I mean, that's at the very least suspicious, if not like fully concerning, you know? They just keep moving units all over the place, but they're just not doing a full invasion. I don't know, man. I'm just like too tired for this to even like keep trying. Alright, is this done? Alright, let's do this. Okay. Any moment now. We should be on our way to execute our second attempt of a naval landing. Like, look at this, if these forces would also go ahead and assist us, that would be cool, but I don't know, they're just going and doing random stuff. So yeah, I have no idea what that naval, I mean nuclear bombing did, but we did it. And let that be a lesson for anyone who dares to oppose us. Come on now. Hope they have retreated some of their forces. They're moving units away. That is good. We might make an like a landing over here that is just uncontested, and that would be huge if we could do that. Just managing to land on the port without no one noticing would pretty much mean that we get Taiwan without any resistance. No, they do have units over here sitting. Let's see if we can engage them. I mean, we have superiority and we have improved our like naval invasion technology. We don't have marines, that's a big disadvantage, but hopefully it will work. I mean, 87% sounds like good to me. But yeah, look at this naval penalty attack. It's horrifying. But yeah, we have a lot more troops, and this is giving us the combat with bonus. And they have initiative, man. They are way more skilled than us. Look at that. Holy crap. Luckily we do have air support from the ally planes that are flying across. And after we do this, I will want to like split up the troops a little bit, because I suspect that that was one of the reasons that we lost those units as well. And this is basically our final attempt. If this is not working, then we are not going to sacrifice yet another army fighting against Japan. I'll just say, you know what? I'm done with this Japan thing. The allies might as well do it on their own. Alright, 5 more days estimated until winning. 6 days. 7 days. This is not funny, man. Are we winning or not? Alright, so there has been some multiple landings in here. Look at this, like we're basically catching 7 frames per second. It's horrible. Landing over there. And that's about it. They have so many forces. I don't know what they're doing with them. Probably they're just preparing the landing, but they're waiting so long for it. It's weird. And look at this, they're attacking over here again, and they're losing because of the low supply problem. Even though they have superior forces and everything. And of course their like units are way more skilled. Alright, entrenchment, their organization is almost broken. How many days? 17, 18. The counter keeps going up, but the amount of days left until we win the battle also keeps going up. I don't understand. I think the problem is that we can only attack with a couple of units at a time. So we will eventually win as the reserves come in, but until then, you know, technically it's just these 2 units we wouldn't win, but you know, it's just a huge back and forth that just never ever ends. And I'm fucking bored of this. Come on. Alright. There's that. Dude, look, there's a massive force over here. Just land and take it over. Fucking no problemo. But no, they just, you know, have to, you know, just land 2 or 3 units at a time. Just make it complicated. Are they at least, like, taking over these speeds? I think they might. Finally. Even that is something, if they can at least take out the, like, outer islands. That is still progress. Alright, we almost got that. 5 days, 4 days. Come on, we can do it. 3 days. The estimates are not very good, I have to say. They fluctuate so strongly. But yeah, we're going to push them out, and I think we should attack them like right away because they are disorganized. Even though we just barely managed to do a naval landing, we should take all the troops that have not suffered any organizational penalty and just send them after them immediately. All the others, basically. Come on, like it's one more day or what? Okay, we got the base strike. Can get a new technology. Let me get in. Let's get the super heavy battleship. Why the balls not? I said I want the super heavy battleships. There you go. Alright, so I want to select these. How do you select like multiple divisions like this? There you go. Select all these guys and just. I don't want to retreat. I want to organize a counteroffensive on them because they are weakened right now. Come on, we are going to win this battle, obviously. Okay, go for it. Push them out. Take them out. Come on. Alright, excellent. Keep going after them. Keep pursuing them. Don't let them rest. You. One. Not you. The units that are like more organized. You and you. Go ahead and attack over here. And this way we'll also distribute our units better. So that is okay. We are able to have a better distribution of supplies and not suffer from the penalties of like low supplies. Are we suffering from those penalties in these battles? I don't think so. Alright, and grabbing this mountain position will be very advantageous. Let's push these units over here. These guys over here. These guys keep going along the coastlines. Alright, it fucking took us. We were the ones required in order to like make an actual landing against Japan. Freaking allies couldn't do it. It was us that had to do it. So annoying, man. Okay, regardless, it's fine now. We will be able to do it. Okay, keep on moving up. You as well. You keep on moving over there. These two armies will reorganize up over there. Very good. Keep on pushing over here. So yeah, in these battles we are no longer suffering from the low supplies. I knew that the port was the problem, or the lack thereof. We are suffering lots of attrition over here. Is it because of bad weather? Or I guess it's because of mountains, yeah. And we are attacking against another unit over there. So let's attack them from like multiple sides. These are basically the only resistance left. Keep pushing up. Come on, you go ahead and reinforce. They are disorganized, so we might as well push in as fast as you can and not let them any breather time. Otherwise they can just, you know, reorganize their defenses and there you go, we won't be able. They are disorganized, they have been pushed back from their entrenchment, so they don't have the entrenchment bonus. We do have the terrain penalty because we are attacking in the mountains without any mountaineer divisions. But I think compared to them, we are in a much better position. Alright, we push them away from over there, which only leaves the capital, Taipei, to be taken off. Alright, finally managed to do something. That was so annoying. Okay, just go straight on for it. Okay, we are going to push them out from over here as well. And we got them surrounded in the capital. There's nothing that they can do over there. We just have like complete overwhelming amount of forces. There you go. They are encircled, they will be low on supplies, they are disorganized, and we should win this battle, which basically did allow us to win Taiwan! Holy crap! That took fucking forever. That was so annoying. Jesus. And that got us a new factory. Excellent. Alright, now try and like have these units a little bit separated. And try and actually just like move them. We will need to leave some of them behind to act as garrison, unfortunately. We'll just keep 9 of them and the rest you will detach. And you'll form the new garrison army of Taiwan. Not fallback line, garrison area. There you go. In order to protect against, like, you know, resistance and whatever. Which I'm more than expecting that they'll grab up eventually. And these guys just like move back. And we'll prepare a new naval invasion. This time it will be in Okinawa. And we will be getting closer and closer still to the actual Japanese island. Look at this. Now that's an offensive that I like. Finally they were able to do something. Japan is still not going to surrender that easily though. But this is looking a lot better as already done everything that we have managed to done so far. If only they would land more troops and in more places, we would be able to do it. Alright, let's make a cut over here and yeah, we'll continue in the same episode once we prepare the next naval invasion. Alright, and we are back. We have the army ready to do another naval landing. A little time has passed, but nothing too significant has happened. Once again, they keep on landing, but they keep on doing it wrong, and they keep on like losing because they are lacking supplies. Alright, so we do have the naval ready and providing naval support and escorting convoys, supply convoys. We do have the air force that has been docked in Taiwan over here, and they are providing air superiority and strategic bombing. So let us go ahead and execute the mission. And let us see, once these guys leave, how the resistance situation is looking in and around over here, because I'm afraid that it might be a little bit out of hand for just one unit to solve. I think seems to be able to do it just fine. Divisions in state, yeah, it's just a little over what's required to control it, so that's fine. Alright, so we only need to focus on landing. We are landing in this province, which has both the airport and the naval base, and Okinawa does have quite a significant amount of victory points, so if we are able to take it, that's yet another victory for us, basically. Alright, another offensive over here. Yeah, the terrain penalty and most important, the low supply penalty is just horrid. You do have to make like landings where the ports are, otherwise you're just like going to be screwed no matter what. They're just like the low supply penalty is just way too rough. And obviously you want to have like complete naval and air superiority. Alright, so we are doing it again over here. And yeah, they have very little forces. Once again, we benefit from the air superiority and the huge amount of like numbers. We do have the huge naval penalty because of the lack of marines, most importantly, and also the commander does have initiative and he's way more skilled than us. But we should be able to defeat them and land safely, and afterwards we can just go island hopping and just crush the army as it's completely being devastated. And we can see with each hour how their organization is dropping down like a rock. We are also suffering casualties, and it's getting harder and harder for us to replace them. It's been a long war, and our population is definitely getting tired of all this nonsense bloodshed. But if Japan ain't gonna give in, we are not going to give out, basically. It wasn't enough to nuke them, man. It's never enough to nuke them. I don't think I'll use nuclear weapons again, though. I'd rather like save them up for something more important, because it just seems that the effects are like absolutely irrelevant at this point. You want to be able to also like attack the country in combination with a nuke. It's not enough to just nuke them. Alright, we have occupied this. That is very good. We'll just leave one unit behind. Wait, I just want to like unselect it. We'll leave 2 behind and the rest will keep on pushing. Alright, so now we got the main island of Na. They sure are affected by attrition. Holy crap, the freaking islands are just so bad. The mud is horrible. But it should go on pretty fast and the units should be overrun, and then we can just do a little bit of island hopping. We also got a little bit of like naval action over here. There are some remnants of some Vichy France naval bombers which keep executing missions. But luckily we have like full air superiority, so they have never disturbed us. But we have like they have managed to like damage some of our boats. Nothing significant, but you know. Alright, we got that taken care of. I suppose that's us. So keep on island hopping. Wait, just leave like the most disorganized units and keep going. These guys will need to form the new resistance, not the resistance, but and we will need 2 units for this one. The new resistance crushing units. Alright, we defeated them over there. They have no way to retreat but further up, and we are just going to keep on pushing them. They keep on engaging, but they just do it for nothing because we are winning the battle by 100%. Just move out of the way, sir. Right now. Don't make me say that twice. I swear to God. These fucking units don't understand. They just want to get overrun over there. Right, we got that. And yeah, it has been overrun as expected. I want 2 units. You'll be detached. You guys will be detached from the army. Wait, cancel this guy, detach. And stop. Stop as well. And you guys will form up a new garrison army. I don't even like stay and name them at this point. There you go, and garrison the islands. Right, we finished the Marines number 2. Let us get the submarines. We can research them like so fast, and they're useful technology. Alright, and we also managed to take care of Okinawa over here. Now that's a massive victory for us, I have to say. Where the Allies and the Soviets were not able to do it, hell, we did it. We managed to occupy Taiwan and Okinawa in like record time. And this gives us an even closer up position for further maneuvers. Basically, we can now move our fighters and bombers to the airfield in Okinawa, and we can now basically execute missions straight over Japan. I know it doesn't really work that way, but you know, home islands. What's wrong with them? Something is not clicking properly. I'll have to wait, I guess let me click them back. Okay, we got excavation. Select the air wings in the air. None of the air wings can be assigned here because they don't have coverage. Okay, they really don't have any coverage of that area, so we can only cover the East China Sea, which includes only these islands, unfortunately. We're only going to cover them by providing air support. We're not going to bomb them because we are planning a coup over there, so we want the popular support. Okay, we're doing that. In the meanwhile, let us get the advanced landing crafts. And yeah, I think I'll just have to end this episode over here, but hell, compared to all the other episodes so far, this has been a way more successful one. Oh my god, this army is huge. Are they finally going to do a proper landing? This is just gigantic. If they could land this in Nagasaki and then start off from there, that could just be able to tip the balance. Not exactly sure what the Allies are doing. As I said, they haven't even taken care of these islands, these Japanese islands all over the Pacific. Not to mention, you know, the Japan mainland. Oh yeah, they have landed over here. Now that's a massive force. But once again, they are suffering from the lack of supplies. Although it doesn't seem that it does over there. It might just work. Okay, we can get the Rikino class, how about that? Maybe? Wow, they're so disorganized. What the hell happened over there? But that's the most significant push I've seen from the Soviets so far. So we'll have to see how that develops. Only that it will have to happen in the next episode. So once again, hope you guys enjoyed watching. Leave a like and a favorite as always helps a lot. And I'll see you next time with whatever I'm going to make. Bye bye.